has it, right? C. Okay. All right. So this is the last wine today, but it's the second to last one on the sheet. So this is that same kind of Braveheart kilt, old 6th century family, named wine after people. Owen Rowe. This is called the Sinister Hand. Sinister Hand actually has a fairly unbelievable story. But I guess it's quasi-believable if you ever saw like Braveheart, or if you truly believe that that stuff was as barbaric back then as it's always been depicted in films. If you watch Braveheart really closely, though, I was watching the other day. You can actually see like there's a lot of places where you can see like cars in the background and like Johnny Camera guy with the blue hat on, like walking around. But this is so the deal with the Sinister Hand is. The Sinister Hand, so that's the label, right? It's a hand. So picture picture 6th century Irish guy, O'Reilly family, and another family, the Rowe family. And these people apparently like the Owen Rowe kid was like super Rage Against the Machine, but the family itself was like very like whatever the word is called when there's hierarchical or whatever it's called when you're a king. Royalty. So they're like a royal family and they have a lot of land. So the deal was they made this game, and the game was the two parties, the two younger parties would be in two separate boats. So boat number 1 and boat number 2. And they said you gotta you're in Ireland and like picture like Loch Ness Monster, or that's Scotland, whatever. But the whole like big lake with like islands and shit like that. So they're supposed to row from point A to point B, and point B was the lake, across the lake to this island. The deal was the first people to touch the other side, to make it to the other side and touch the landmass which was across the lake, was to have that landmass be a part of their individual holdings. So you have boat A and boat B, and they're rowing across, chicka, row. And so boat B is like ahead. There's no doubt about it. Boat B is going to make it all the way across. Boat B is going to be the ones that touch the land first and get the land, and boat A is asked out, but to the contrary. So there's two guys in boat A, and the one guy in boat A is rowing, and they're both rowing. Allegedly, one of the passengers in boat A took his sword or some sort of knife-like device and cut my man's hand off. Then takes the hand and then proceeds to throw it so that hand landed on this landmass before the other party. So thus playing by the rules of the game, as it were, touching the landmass first with the hand, and that means that though boat B would have likely gotten there first, the hand of boat A got there first, ensuring that family or those kids would get the land. So, Sinister Hand is a depiction of rower in boat A's hand being thrown across into the landmass first to get it. So that's the story. As it was told to us via the internet, via the Owen Rowe website. Owen Rowe, actually, there's some people in here that have been to Owen Rowe. It's a winery you can visit. A lot of people that have wineries have tasting rooms. A lot of people that have wineries have no trespassing signs. These people have the tasting room. But Sinister Hand, a blend of Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre, and Counoise. Counoise is a little known grape that's basically like the red pepper in the pasta, or like the little pinch of this, pinch of that, just to kind of give us some backbone. So Sinister Hand is that. That is the story. That is Owen Rowe. These are 5 wines you guys had today from the Pacific Northwest, Washington and Oregon, mostly Washington. Happy New Year. This is Silverlake Wines. We're beginning our 8th year. This 8th year has to be, every year at Silverlake Wine has to be better than the last year, because that's just how it is. And this is, like Matthew said, the 3rd year they've been here, and we're very thankful and fortunate for that. Very thankful, more than thankful. My sons are thankful. They don't know what anything is yet. Matthew talked about the last wine to go with the Sinister Hand.
All right, so very, very rare for those of you that come each time we're here. Does Tara make a dessert?
I'm sorry.
Oh, yes! And it's only because she works so very hard on the blog and the website and everything else like that, and does every single thing else, and all I really do is cook. And so She did take the time today to make you guys a dessert. It's a dessert we had inspired from the restaurant Mustards up in Napa. It's probably our favorite dessert in the longest time I can remember. It's a fresh. Tara makes amazing ice cream, and so the way to get her to make ice cream is. So the way to get her to make ice cream.
2 years, all right?
Exactly. That's made ice cream for him. So the way to get her to make ice cream, just show up with like 10 pounds of bananas and be like, these bananas are going bad. We should probably do something. So when she found out we were doing the tasting, she says, I can make banana ice cream. I'm like, yes. It's chocolate brownie with banana ice cream, some butterscotch sauce.